episode of Hood's Garage. I'm Glenn, and in this episode we're going to go pick up the engine crane and get started pulling the engine out. Okay guys, it is nearly 11 o'clock. I'm going to start with getting the exhaust off, and I'll undo the engine mount bolts underneath, and we'll take the bell housing bolts off, so these ones, and then we'll go get the engine crane. Okay, so we've got this side jacked up, enough for me to get under, so I need 12, use my new 12 I bought, and a 14mm socket to get the exhaust off. Guys, time to get the engine mount nuts off. Okay, so engine mount nuts are off. We'll take these plugs out. Around the other way. So we need vacuum line off too. Easy. So everything from this side is up. So we've got power steering off the mount. So that also needs come off. So that's loose. So we just do all the electronic stuff. So we've got plugs here. And we have these two connections. Then we have battery. So this goes to the starter. The starter is, or has to come off. Right there. Earth off. There's a couple of ones on the other side. Alright. Okay, so let's take off this little grommet thingy, whatever it's called. There should be another 12mm nut down there. Be careful, because I believe it's brass thread. Then we have a little electrical connection that we need to pop off. There we go. So gee Dad, it's going to get the engine crane while I keep working on the car. Alright, so we'll get the water heater hose is off. So we've got just the two clamps I need to get off, which are both straight bladed. Okay, so that's all the water lines off. Got vacuum line. So this vacuum line goes to the brakes. Easy enough. We'll go fuel lines. So I'm going to tag these. I'm just going to go top, middle and bottom. I'm going to label them. Oh, hang on. Still got a 12mm earth. And we'll just leave the alternator. Hopefully you guys can still see me there. So these ones are just nuts. So take the connection off, put the nut back on. You won't have a problem when you're putting it back. You also have, oh, this one's bolt, sorry. And the most annoying green connection on the alternator. Now all the electronics are off. So what's that? There we go. So that is connected to that. That is all off. Electronics are done. We need to get the throttle cable. Take these two mounting points off so this always stays the same. So just these two 10s. Clip that holds it in. Little clip looks like that. Put the clip back on so you don't lose it. We have throttle cable off. Take off the power steering. Glad I don't have to deal with the air conditioning this time. But power steering. So we've got it mounted to the engine here. It comes down. That mounts off, so I might just take it off. Take it off here. Easy enough. And just move it to the side. Okay, sorry about the wind, guys. It's nowhere near as bad as the other day. So, just got to move the water reservoir out of the way. So take that off. And we'll get the polymer socket onto the top two. So just got to move it this enough to be able to get this off. Then we have 10s down here. So I'm thinking when I do the GT35 setup again at the top, see if I can keep the reservoir here and have the intake coming through. This bracket here won't be there. So see if I can fit 4" through there. Looks like it's wide enough, and then I'll make a box. Make sure you don't lose that O-ring. Push it back in. Okay, now we're just going to shift this out of the way. Alright, so I should be able to get it off now. And yeah. Move it out of the way. We are about to have lunch. It's like smack on midday. All that we need to do now is get the bolts out for the bell housing, and by then they should be back with the engine crane. So bolts out, drain the oil, get the oil cooler off and lift it out. Stay tuned. Marking the fuel lines. There we go. All three off. Okay guys, the last thing I need to do is take off all the mounting bolts. So we're going to take off the starter motor first to get to some of them, and one of the bolts for the starter, this one here, it's actually one of the bolts. It mounts it to the raw 14s, so we should have bolts in there and a couple of nuts. So we'll start with the starter. The bottom one is a nut, and then the starter comes out. Oh, so we've got that nut back on. There's the electrical connection. Okay, put the nut back on. Then we have bolt just beside it. And then I believe the ones below this one. We're working on this one here. The ones below that are easy to get to from underneath. Okay, so I just got the third bolt out from the top. We've got one here and then one down a bit further, which is under the auto trans oil line to go to the radiator. So it's just on top of the CV there, but I got it. A bit hard for me because I was a bit short, so my feet were off the ground, but I got it from the top. So we'll move over to the harder side, the turbo side. Alright. Okay, so I have to stand on a milk crate because I'm short. I've got one here, one down here, and then one down further, but I'll go from underneath for that one, and then there should be two nuts as well. We'll go from underneath for those as well. Like going from underneath for the nuts. I'm just going to keep the mounting bolts on top, so I've got the left hand side ones on that side, I'll keep the right hand side ones here. So we've got the top one out, and then we've got to do the second one. The top one was easy enough, the second one we're going to need an extension. Okay, so we're going to go underneath to get the last bolt out. Okay. So just like the other side, this one here is the bolt. And see this thread here? There should be nuts on there. Same with that one there. Should be a nut on that. Alright, last bolt. And then we will drain the oil. Probably didn't really need to go underneath for that one, but I thought I'd show you that my nuts were missing. And when we go to lift it, we need to take off this pitch mount. So just disconnect it so we can get a bit of an angle. So then we can slide it out, because the threads on the engine mount need to come out of it. And we can't do that with that pitch mount still in. Okay, time to drain the oil. With 5 litres just out of the sump. Still going, and then I've got to get the lines off, which is impossible with the exhaust still on, so I'll probably just disconnect it from this one-way valve up here and from the oil cooler. It's gonna be a lot easier. There we go, ready to go. Just need to take that pitch off. Need to put something on to pull it out. It's been what, 2 weeks since I've had that blue strap off it. Okay, so I've completely disconnected the oil cooler. So I've just got that draining. I've put the drain plug back in, and just looking at any other things that can foul while coming out. So I'll probably take the filler neck, and also this sensor in the exhaust, which I've already loosened. So I can normally do this pretty quick and by myself, but I'm not normally videoing, so taking a little bit longer to do it. Yeah, I've got to strap something on to pull it out. Alright, got my trusty old blue strap on there. It's a new one. It's from the same packet. I know it can hold the weight. It's even been swinging on this, so let's set up the engine crane. Right guys, last thing to do is to take this 14mm bolt out. Okay, here we go. So the whole thing is coming up. Alright, now we need to crack it away from the gearbox. There we go. It's not normally that easy. It's not normally that easy. Make sure you unbolt the torque converter first. Okay guys, I forgot to undo the torque converter, so it's leaked fluid everywhere. So just through this inspection hole here, there's 12mm bolts to undo, so I'll undo them now, get it off and chuck it back in. Big mistake. Don't do that. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. Just with the engine pulled out. So thanks for watching. If it helped on getting your EJ out of your Subaru, that's good. But the main thing is, if you're an auto, disconnect the torque converter via the bolts through the inspection hole. Then you won't have this trouble to clean up. Need to do a service on it anyway, but yes. Thanks for watching guys, please subscribe if this helped out, and I'll see you next episode when we start to look at the engine.